Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's get going with this. It is lots of fun. There we go. Wasn't wanting to capture the game there for a moment, but seems to be pulling it now. So I will throw us right into it. Okay, guys, let's get going with stream 4 of Look Outside now. So we're gonna get going on this and continue where we left off. Okay, got him in the party. Posture trainer used as a makeshift helmet. I'll give him some decent defense, I guess. This is overall good. Why not? Nothing there. Agility. Why not? Resist. Let's see. I don't know. Frying pan, I guess. Why not? Okay. I see what you mean. Told by Cyborg on YouTube. He made a comment that the icon here is in relation to like viewers, and that would be related to the fact that he used to be a streamer. So you see that now in the skills he was talking about. Enables support and healing skills. Enables offensive skills. Noted. What time is it? 6:27. Super jump at 3. I know I've done that one a few times, so it should imagine beginning near the end. The scene opens up at Super Jump Lad's funeral. Friends and family weep on each other's shoulders. Super Jump Lad's brother, Clarence Jr., stands up and tells an anecdote about the time Super Jump Lad watched their dad jump over a Christmas tree. And then the game ends. You don't really get it, but at least it passes time. Plus 40 XP, plus 10 calm, minus 3 morale. Think about Super Jump Lad and his grave makes you feel strange, like a part of you left in that coffin with him. Oh, sorry. Part of you was left in that coffin with him. You learned numbness. Play for 1 hour. Numbness. Target becomes immune to most status effects for 10 turns. Oh, that's actually really crazy. An attack boosted by agility. Slightly increases chance to damage your weapon. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. If that was only an hour, then I imagine I could play around with this as well and then start exploring. You play a bit of Wizard's Hell, Arcane Tears. You built a true torture empire, expanding your Wizard's Hell in new areas, adapting the torture to the Hell biomes, freezing cold torture for the Hell Tundra, eaten alive by bugs in the Hell Jungle. You're having a lot of fun with this game now. Play for 2 hours. Okay. Then... let's see... 9... Okay. Let's see... not that much stuff. Yeah, that wall just keeps getting worse. You know, I probably could fight the guy that was in here now. Yeah. I know I ended up trying to fight him really early on and just did not go well. I feel an urge to run away still. Interesting. Too far, great. Sleep. Dan, wake up! I'd rather keep the smelling salts. I know he's asleep. Just annoying though. Yeah, you're just not getting the notifications. Man, I don't know. Like, it tells me they're sent out, so I don't know if it's getting to you or not. But, nah, I've only been, like, live total now for, like, almost 10 minutes, but part of that was set up, so it was starting soon. Well, you're here now anyway, so... Yeah, when I went to fight this guy, it even still told me that I should run, the flavor text, like I wasn't ready to fight him yet. Like, you feel like running away, so... Okay. I'll do a jump attack. I'll see what that does. Faded. This, and then... I guess I can try that. Stunned. I don't know, he is lower level than the rest of the enemies. Or enemies, god, the, party members. This whole fight, though, he's either been stunned, or confused, or asleep, though, so, I mean, he's just not going off with a strong start. I guess. He's just not starting with a strong performance, is all I'm saying. Yeah, he does have quite a bit of health, Pepinu, but I mean, I think at the moment, with how I have it set up, I think Sam has more health. Yeah. Okay. Nice. 250 XP, $50. Achievement, the stars gazed back. Defeat the star gazer. Nice, congrats. Thank you. Do I have any... I don't know if I'm doing leftovers or anything. Okay. Nice, congrats. Hell on the floor, though. They never finished. Hey, I walked in, I was standing there, you wrote that, and then just ran at me. So, he could have finished writing before running at me. It's not my fault. Oh, there was a safe in there. I think I can open it. 240 bucks and a gold locket. Feels like a lucky charm, increases crushing damage resist. Oh yeah, so the reason that Sam has so much health is I have him with the training belt and the Carnelian ring. So they both increase max HP. Yeah. Yeah, I did notice that, like, when I walked onto the doormat here, that it would tell me my danger level. I knew that, but I guess, yeah, that way it wouldn't reset it back to 0. But, you know, it'd be nice to know if I was, like, you know, on the ground floor, is the danger level high enough for me to go back and save. Right, I know. It's one of my complaints with that. I could eat this. I give us a second to him first. And then cooking again. Doing a pizza this time. Am I just gonna put a whole chicken on top of a pizza? Also, why am I stirring a pizza? It's a frozen pizza. Yeah, I get that. The walking and I'm losing the danger, as I said. Why am I taking it? Nice. Okay, and 5 leftovers. Good. Hey, did you know I'm actually a pretty famous game reviewer online? So I'm gonna give you a special gift. Just this once. I'll review all of your games. Okay. Wizard's Hell Arcane Tears, an outdated series for depressed Japanese salarymen. 3 out of 10. Super Jump Lad, easily the worst game in the series. Primitive, childish. Super Jump Lad 3. Ham-fisted writing and sluggish controls brings this childish series to new lows. 1 out of 10. Hanko's Grand Journey, baby's first pirate exploration sim. Easily outclassed by Sidewell Martin's Pirate City. 2 out of 10. Mad Wheels 97. Should be renamed Boring Wheels 97. Shocking, shameful, tepid. 2 out of 10. Myrmidon. Middling starting point to a bold, innovative series. Overall, not a bad collection. 7 out of 10. Guy lives in your house rent-free and eats your food and repays you with insulting all your games. You want to like him, but he makes it hard. Also, I wonder what his idea of a good game is. Is he gonna be one of those, like, oh god, what was the game that flopped so bad this year? Concord? Is he a big Concord fan? Is just every other game bad, but then, like, awful games good? I don't know. Okay. Everyone's back to, like, a good amount of HP. Great headcanon, honestly. Yeah, I mean, he's, not doing great. Wait, can I save? That was weird, I just cooked some food. Yeah, interesting. So even just being in the apartment for a bit will let me save. Is it because, like, a certain amount of time passed? I know I cooked 3 meals. 42. It's not even that late. That might be it, spending some time in the apartment. You can play more games too. Yeah, I think I want to do a bit of exploring though. Let's see. Let's see, so that's Crush. Crush, let's see. don't think I ever finished going through that plant room. So I want to go back into here, find that plant room, and finish that. Interesting. Curious what that does. Dan Army, I'm calling upon your wisdom. Tell me everything I need to know about this idiot. Maybe I should get some bots or something. Blocked from the other side. Blocked from the other side. Yeah, that's sort of what it seems. Let's just get this over with. Why not both? No, his mob's damaged. It gets pissed off. Old CDs. Come on, Dan. He just keeps damaging his mop. Electronic card key. Old axe. Potting soil. Acid, come on. Okay. Oh, I'm Marvin. Looking for some food and stumbled upon this place. Wonder who it belongs to. Must have been some kind of plant freak. You know, I didn't like this place at first, but I'd hate to say it's grown on me. Might have to put down roots here. Come to a realization about what I'm becoming. I'm delighted. Sir, I think you might be the plant freak. Nice. Loot in the fridge. Let me just take the mystery meat off the counter. I think there's a item over here I forgot to grab. Here. And then, oh, I also forgot. There's a safe up here. A stamp collection. A stamp collection? What do I need to do with the stamp collection? Yes, because the Postal Service is totally still operational with the downfall of the world as we know it. Especially when we live in an apartment complex. Make yourself blind? Yeah, probably not. Let's try that, I guess. I don't know. Dan absolutely roasts at the thing. It cycled the text. I didn't even get a chance to do that. Oh gosh. I don't even have any tonics or anything. Well, this isn't great. Faded. Level 7. Items. That. For now. Fight could have gone better. $50 in cash. Okay. There's anything else of note in that room? Already. There's, I think this is the last room. You know, if I really want to be going through here when I'm already not doing great on health and all that. What the heck? Grass just grew. It's locked. Okay, is this a place I'll need to come back to later then? Oh gosh, what the heck? Oh, by the way, be warned. Okay. Oh, and it's draining health. That's not great. There we go. Attack. Yeah, it is actually crazy. Trying to stun it with the kick, and it dodged Sam's attack. Sam's the one doing the most damage right now, and it's dodging him. Just rather do a normal. Guess I'll try that against it. This is not going well. That's Don't know why this game's in the bathroom. Because it belongs in the toilet. Oh yeah. um... Yeah, I guess I should be going back, because, everybody's health is not doing great. Running around with a group of, people, and most of them are on death's door. Nice. Fortunately, yeah, I'll need to be heading out. I'll peep the VOD later. Good luck the session. Peace. Thanks for tuning in while you can, and yeah, you know where to find it later. Two 1427s, 227s play. Wizard Hell Arcane Tears. Play a bit of Wizard's Hell Arcane Tears. You resume your Wizard's Hell game. You now have the complete dominion over Hell, with all of its lands converted to punish wizards. Other sinners now remain on Earth as undying revenants. But there is only room in Hell for the practitioners of magic. Play sessions are starting to blend together a bit, but it's still fun. Plus 20 XP, plus 20 calm, plus 1 morale. All this wizard torturing has has awakened a latent skill within. You've learned Painful Stab. You wonder if you can take your Wizard's Hell even further. There seems to be no end to possibilities. How far can you take the Wizard's Suffering? You play for 1 hour. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and when life gives you an apocalypse, well, whatever. Despite all of it, you feel pretty good right now. I was hoping I could put more than one thing on the table. Man, landlord, Mr. Henderson? I was reading on my last this week about rent. Hey, Sam, I got an idea. Since you're such a good pal, could you loan me 200? Do I give him the money? I don't think we need to worry about rent. Over in a week or two, and things go back to normal, Mr. Henderson will be on my ass. Come on. You're my best friend in the whole world. You gotta do this for me. Fine. Payback promise. I don't know if that was the best idea, but we'll see. Okay. Wait, did I ever... What the heck? What in the world is going on here? I'm just confused. Fine. We'll attack scissors. Just damage. 64. Okay, we're just all gonna attack. I guess I need to change Dan's weapon. Less interesting. Two raw chicken, stew mix, carton, and instant noodles. What's going on with this door? Interesting. Spirit board. Granola bar. Pumpkin head. Fine, let's fight this. Oh, that went down easier than I expected. Okay. Real question is why is that one moving? Pretty sure it was down here last time. Marked from the other side. No. So much damage. What's this? This is a small but very painful wound. Pain reduces accuracy and subtracts 1/10 of HP every turn. Interesting. Just attack. Special. 38. Damn. Nice. First aid kit. Okay, cool. It's rubbed from the hole and grasped onto the shrunken head, suturing it to the surface. An eye opens on the shrunken head, desiccated face, and gasps for air. Isn't this a Halloween decoration? He feels that the door wants you to open it. Let's see what that hat was. Patchwork hat. Not bad. Special. That. Special. Do vibrate thrill. Nice. Oh, come on. Attack. Do vicious remarks. 35. 18. Just gonna keep doing the vicious remarks, I think. Since that seems to be how you're supposed to play Dan, is through his specials. Nice, 164, that's crazy. Okay. This is crazy. gloves. Fingers are tipped with long needles, grants a bleed effect to all regular attacks. Interesting. I'm just trying to grab all the patchwork stuff. Yeah, not great, especially since Dan's so low on health. Let's do the painful jab. And attack, and let's switch him to calm down, see if we can get a chance to switch it and heal. Nope, Dan's down. That seems about right. Guess we'll just spam attack. That painful jab of being able to lower that accuracy is actually phenomenal. Because it's not like a crazy change, it doesn't feel like, but it's still enough that it makes a significant difference, I feel like. 200 XP. Okay, first aid kit. I guess I'll just do that, because I'd rather not get a super low health. You bastard. Why'd you stop me? Okay. Jacket made from warm, wriggling bits of leather, increased max HP, grants 50% bleeding resistance. That's crazy. What was that melee? The patchwork club? Lump. Wriggling stitched flesh fashioned into a club. 30% chance to perform counterattacks. With the pierce? Sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna slot those, but like I could slot this on. Yeah, I might do that. Nope, you would be. Unable. The wires spill from the monster, spooling on clumps, curling around it like long shiny worms. I just want to fight it tomorrow. know, walking into that taxidermy hell feels stressful. I don't know if it matters if I leave him like that overnight. Idiot. Says, where are you? Something's wrong with Dad. He went out to look for you, but you weren't at your apartment. He's sick, and we're getting extremely worried. It was stupid of him to leave, but we haven't heard from you in days. He's not coherent anymore, and his body is changing in ways that should not be medically possible. It's been days, sis. Please send anything, a text, a call. We are sorry about what we said, and know that we will always support you. Let us know if you're okay. We love you. Interesting. Hmm. What would Sam miss the most? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I know what you mean, just going out there, running errands, being a part of the world, having something to do, not being in permanent stasis. So what's new? Anything interesting since we last spoke? Tell you a bit about recent events. No. Use a fumigation bomb to kill the roaches. They'll spread in my apartment. They keep talking about them, but I don't know how. Remember that time you gave me rent money? Haha, well, I really got to thinking. With the way things are in the world right now, we have some real bargaining power. We can definitely renegotiate our rents with Mr. Henderson. So instead of paying rent, I bought some snacks. Want to see? You bought snacks. Yeah, the good stuff. Chalky bars, cheese sticks, burritos. I have an all-night gaming sesh. I guess it's... Hey, don't take so many. They are mine. We real greedy sometimes. I'm the one who lent you $200 for rent, and you come back telling me you bought snacks. Like, come on, dude. Noodles and chicken. Okay. Okay, it's mentioned a book. Wait, what? Writing is hard to parse. Like the scribbles of a child. Hello, hi, us. Want to live here, okay? What the heck? Now I got... Don't kill it. Pet the roach. You gingerly pet its little grotesque head. Am I gonna be feeding the roaches next to a hole in the wall? Or something? Is that what's gonna happen at this rate? What time is it? 6:23, so it's still really early. Nothing interesting here. Okay. I guess I'll do the basic hygiene stuff. Yes. Eat it. No. Go. I don't know. Trying to see if I can progress those series of events somehow. Guess I go back into here. Let's try to fight this guy again. Attack. I want to do painful jab. Attack and then special. So much damage. Having the counterattack though, that's pretty good. Attack, attack, special, vicious remarks. And yeah, there's more vicious remarks. Interesting. So much damage. Dude, stop it. Baited. That's a lot of damage. Attack. We'll share lunch. Special. Calm down. 124. Yeah, I don't think I'm fighting him yet. That is crazy. Okay, let's see. Item. Do that. And I can just go do another one of those. A woman in a strange frumpy robe looks furtively at your door. She appears very calm. Your help, please, my little girl. Sure, I'll open the door. Let's keep the chat. So 250 in HP. That's interesting. Yeah, not bad. Cycled through the chat and that so quickly. I know, right? I didn't think old Dan could make games, right? See, it's a revolutionary mix of RPG, platformer, strategy simulation called Slime Cannibal Blood Resistant Renaissance. There's some fighting game in there too. I'm working on it for a couple of years. It's conceptually solid. In a really good place right now. I haven't decided what engine I'm gonna make it in yet. Oh, but when it's all over, I'll hire you if you want. No, not yet. So far I've been planning. I'm not a coder. That's where you come in if you can code, I mean. Interesting. Talk about it. It's a cute puzzle game with colorful frog characters. The puzzle looks kind of simple and it strikes you a little as a kid's game. Frog mascot throws gems from the top of the screen that you have to line up. Occasionally a fly will buzz by and the frog will eat it. It's all very cute and cartoonish and not too challenging. The game has multiplayer mode, which Dan is very competitive about. You play a few games against each other, but he beats you handily each time. The game is cute and light, enjoy it. You play for 2 hours. It's gonna be 11:23. Play some more, developing a few strategies on how to efficiently stack gems. You also try out the story mode, which is about a frog trying to get to work at a gem stacking factory. You play a few more rounds with Dan, who crushes you. He's extremely pleased with himself and gloats long after the game is over. The game is cute and light. You enjoy it. Play for 2 hours. It's almost noon. It should be past noon. 9:23. I played the game twice and it was 9:23 when I started. How does that work? Or was it 7:23? I don't know anymore. Next stage is quite bizarre. The frog has a nightmare where he gets eaten by his boss. He has to collect enough gems in his boss's stomach to make regurgitate. Instead of top-down gem stacking, you're stacking them from bottom up. Dan constantly backseat games while you play, telling you what to do and chiding you whenever you don't listen to him. Pretty annoying. You play for 2 hours. You hear a knock at the door. Nice. I could use a merchant. That's sort of why I'm doing this as well. We killed the mom. Now I guess we're killing the child if she's gonna fight us. Sophie, I'm almost 8. Oh, yesterday isn't back yet. Place to hide. Where'd she go? I think a big monster eater. She's really tough. She beat up my dad one time. He deserved it. Going with a bunch of faces. Most of the faces wanted to help me, but one of them told me to run. That I couldn't trust them. They were no good. They wanted to eat me. Piece of shit, I think. Well, that one other face was okay. She warned me. Maybe we can knock out the bad ones, make friends with the good ones anyway, so can you help me out? You're ugly. You're not monster ugly. You're just like a regular guy, I think. You're just tired, I get it. Sorry, I can't help you. Okay, I'll go ask someone else. Yeah, if it's the same person as the one I fought earlier, like related to it, I don't really want to take that into the house. Looking for a merchant. Okay, let's play again. I don't feel like I'm making any progress in the frog. Is it just like a social experience game or something for them? So it's like just to build morale? The little frog guy bursts out of his boss's stomach in an explosion of gems and guts. Now he's the boss of the factory and he makes all the other frogs stack gems for him. He informs you that this is the best part and challenges you to a gem stacking contest. He beats you again, but it's much closer to this time. Still fun, but it doesn't draw you into it like it used to. Play for an hour. Let's see. Little frog guy becomes kind of a tyrant at the gem stacking factory. He gets pretty fat, starts looking like the boss. Scrawny frogs offer him gems on a platter, which he eats up. Dan says the frog guy is living the good life now and challenges you to another game. It's a tense match and Dan almost gets you, but you manage to stack gems faster. Dan tells you his controller was broken. You feel like frog it about its course. Maybe it's time maybe it's time for you to roll a factory too. Maybe you should try crossing people around a little. Maybe the skill croaking word. Yeah. For now. Okay. Cool. That one done. Let's see. So it's 323 skill. Croak orders. Boss an enemy around into fighting for you. Can charm one target for up to 4 turns. That's not bad. But that would be so good against the taxidermy guy. There's 3 of them. I don't know if they share a health pool. I'm gonna guess not. But if I can just turn like 2 of the heads against one of them, it's just like that'd be great. And just have the other 2 attack the one that's not charmed. That is not bad at all. Gonna be in that state. Oh, I think I have to fight it from the beginning, don't I? Yeah. Unable to escape. Yeah, if it was in the other state, I would have just fought it immediately, but I'll deal with that later. Didn't I already get rid of this guy? Bizarre. No, I'll get the point of having to fight the lower half of that again. Or fight him again, but just his lower half? I don't know. It's just weird. I do think today's going to be a short stream, though, and I'm just going to be calling it here shortly. Yeah. Add new soil. Water it. And then examine. Hanko's Grand Journey is a cute seafaring adventure game where you play as a little pink orb guy trying to rescue his family. Seems like it's about pirates. Oh no, Hanko's kids have been kidnapped by pirates. You have to sail the sea searching for clues on where to find them. It often involves treasure maps or ship battles. The gameplay is fairly simple, but the exploration is fun. This game is kind of fun. You play for 2 hours. You hear a knock at the door. Hey. Something brush against her bit. Who's there? Dude, calm down. A man in modified football gear stands at the front door. He rests a baseball bat over his shoulder. Got too much stuff. Sports gears, weapons, whatever. Trade, you buying? You chat for a little bit. He says he's seen a bunch of nasty creatures on the way here. He whacked a couple with his bat. Trade. Cute granola bars. They're not bad. Football helmet. Protects you from crushing damage and stun. Chest guard. Tough padding. 30% crush. Rapier used for fencing. Oh, energy drink. Lens of stamina. Doesn't look like any of the stuff is. Why is a $2 coin worth 20 bucks? Dollar coin's worth 8. Quarter's worth $2. Like, what is this economy? I don't know. I'll buy one of those. That should be good. Let's do one more round of the Honko's Grand Journey. Sleep, and then might call it for the stream. Honko's Grand Journey game. You find a buried treasure map that leads you to an ancient Mayan temple in the jungle. An X marks the spot, revealing your kidnapped son, Burlap. You rescued your first son. What? So they buried a treasure map that takes me to an ancient temple in the jungle. And I find my kidnapped son there. What the heck? You're knock at your door. Okay. Really idle. Merchant. Yes. Already talked to this person. Let's see. Here, Molotov's rubber boots grants kickability. Protects from acid damage, shock, and other dangerous fluids. $40, yes. Hmm. Okay, cool. Because if I check... Rapier is the same damage as that. But machete would be greater. Interesting. Oh, I do want to put on... I guess I'll just keep boosting that. Put boots on you, bud. Okay. So it's 908. Yeah, most of my perishable food is pretty gross now. I couldn't fit a chicken into a freezer, so that's what's gone now. I'll be okay as long as I ration a bit, but I'm getting kind of tired of canned food. Canned vegetables, canned tuna, canned beans. Don't forget frozen pizza bites. I just want to eat something real again. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? A little bit about recent events. Anything too stressful then? Okay. Not gonna lie, sometimes I can smell your cooking through the wall and get jealous. Let me know if you find any good to eat out there. I'm sick of frozen food. Oh, he's got a letter again. Take the paper. Please, food hungry. Leave food on table for us? Okay. I guess I can just leave a... I don't know, leave pizza bites on the table for them. There you guys go. And if I just go over here... Why is that happening? Okay. Just gonna say that was coincidental on the first time I did that. I don't think I've gotten any projector slides yet. Let's see. Maybe key items. Gotten some discs. Yeah, nothing there. He's still not happy about brushing his teeth. Okay. I know this isn't gonna count because it's not saved, but I wanted to see what it was. 472. Gosh, that is a crazy amount of health. That's not bad, because then I could do the blessed with Dan, and from there, raise defense. I don't know how strong that boss is at the bottom of the stairs, but I probably could do that one, I think. What's this strange roll? Increase attack, increase defense, increase... Not increase bolt defense, question mark? It seems just like overall good. I don't know. Yeah. After having put on that hat, I really don't know. I guess I could go kill the guy that put the hat on me. My gosh, I have a crazy idea. If it works, it'd be great. I just don't know if it's gonna work. Excuse me, sir. Must be a tongue. You've received a tongue. Seems happy that you accepted it. Long emaciated arm tracks back in the rope. Give it a gift. It's happy about the gift? Interesting. I don't really feel like giving him the love letter that the person in the pipe gave me. But I imagine I'm supposed to give that to somebody. This isn't where I was trying to go. Let's see. It's not that one. It's this one. I could have just gone the other way. Special. And let's do numbness. Because if that makes me immune to status effects, maybe I can ignore control. I don't know if he can control me, but that should be good. And then let's do a turpentine. Special raid intro. You betrayed me despite your precarious situation? Do you think I'm bluffing? I'm holding your head hostage, imbecile. It's time to see what this guy spring tastes like. I'm in. And now, let's put your body to good use. Let's see. This should move the arms. Interesting. So... it did not. curious what some of those things would do. Okay. It's probably good enough that I can just do... Nice. Sucks that that didn't work, but it still got us out of the situation, I guess. Okay. Whatever. Nice. Okay. So, that's them dealt with. Is it gonna say anything new? My mind. I'm... Okay. Nothing really new of any note. Good. Nope. Down one more. This way. Okay. I just didn't eat that. Does it need to be left out overnight? Nothing's popping up. That's gonna get uninstalled because of that. It's just another round of Honko's Grand Journey. After a long ship battle, you finally managed to catch Blackbeard, who kidnapped your son, Gilfio. You duel him on the deck of his ship until he falls off the plank. You rescue another kid. This game is kind of fun. You play for two hours, you hear a knock at the door. Pizza. Extra large rotten pizza. I didn't order no pizza. If this is a fighter house or not, great. Not awful. The extra large rotten kit will be $6. I didn't order pizza. Oh, damn. Sorry to bother you. Where was it then? Oh. I'm just waiting for it to let me save. You resume Honko's Grand Journey game. With your assembled crew of pirates, you storm Havana and rescue your kidnapped daughter, Megumi, from the evil governor, Sancho Pardo Dondebun, thus reuniting your family. You've done it. You've won the game. It's gratifying to reunite the Honko's family. The sailing and treasure hunting has gotten you to think about your own little treasure hoard. You've learned Cash Sock. You play for 2 hours. You hear a knock at the door. It's almost noon. Is that just an attack that does damage based on the amount of money I have? Let's see. Cash Sock. Attack based on your accumulated booty. Lose 5% of your treasure at once. Sure. Little bits and bobs, odds and ends, doodads, knickknacks, bric-a-brac. You have some? Morton. That's me, Morton. I like little things people discard. Maybe you call it junk. I pay. Before junk. Okay. Don't see much of a point to that. When Dan finishes his meal, he gets up, leaving his plate on the table. Crumbs fall off his shirt. He burps loudly and flops onto the couch, onto a pile of his dirty clothes. You really clean up around here. Dude. Okay, like, I can't... There's nothing for me to interact with. There's nothing here. Okay. Good to know. Let's do the ant one. We put a Myrmidon in the tactical squad combat game with ant soldiers. You got this a few months ago, but didn't get very far yet. Dan knows this one. He says he's played it for 2 weeks straight on release. It takes a while for you to remember where you left the game at, since you haven't played it in weeks. After a few clumsy mistakes, you start making progress. You have a squad of 6 ants, 5 veterans, and a rookie. Dan keeps telling you what to do. It's a bit annoying. You get through a pretty tricky part. Luari, your rookie ant, gets shot in the rearmost left leg. He's dragged out of danger by 3 other soldiers as a 4th gives covering fire. She survives for now. Dan groans that you messed up. Luari gets really strong if you can protect her. Apparently, he says you should have listened to him, but no. You get a feeling something good might happen if you manage to beat this game and bring those ants back home. You should play this again sometime. Interesting. Are they trying to tell me that the skill's good? Is that the point of that flavor text? 216. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna play that again. Because I'll just progress all the way through and then start the next day. You resume your Myrmidon game. Laurie's wounds start festering, and Vietti, the medic, has to amputate her leg. You don't have any anesthetic left, so it's a grisly scene. She can still scuttle along fine on 5 legs for now, but the whole group will slow down. Dan constantly reminds you that you could have avoided all of this if you had followed his advice. You have to infiltrate a termite camp to free some prisoners of war. You manage to do it without being detected. Morale goes up in the squad. You now need to escort the 12 prisoners of war to an extraction point. Dan freaks out that you're headed for disaster, that you're completely mismanaging your team, and shit is about to hit the fan. This is still a lot of fun. You play for 2 hours. You hear a knock at the door. It's now evening. I'll open the door, but I don't have anything for you, bud. Yeah, I don't have any disinfectant. You resume your Myrmidon game. Laurie, who's just started getting a hang of a 5-legged gate, is killed in a shelling alongside 3 prisoners of war. Another from your squad rushes in to rescue and is hit by a second shell. You lose 3 prisoners of war and 2 of your squad. Dan yells at you for letting this happen. You think you notice him tearing up. Wow, you must sorry. You continue your path through the backyard jungle towards the extraction point. One of the prisoners of war gets sick by drinking from a bad water source and dies. We are now down to 8. Dan doesn't even look at the screen anymore. He is livid. This is still a lot of fun. Play for 2 hours. Let's see. 6:31. Is that late enough for the game to let me sleep? Yes. Dan has received $15 in ad revenue yesterday. Now early morning. Now 5:44. Only 7 days left. Let's go out here first. Befriend you, big, happy, good-housed friend. 1 million little friends made peace with the roaches. How are you doing today? I get such terrible sleep now. The dreams, I think I told you about them. How I feel like I'm falling in a pit of swirling colors. I look through the colors at these little points of light. They look like stars. I reach out for them, but they're not stars. They're eyes. Sometimes I see men. 3, 4, 5 men. I can't tell who they are, but they seem familiar. I don't know, Sam. I haven't gotten much sleep in a while, I'm sorry. So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? You tell her a little bit about recent events. Wasn't anything too stressful then? Sorry I spaced out for a second. I should try to get some sleep. Stay safe out there, Sam. Talk to you later. Okay, now that I managed to save, I do think that we're going to call it there. Made a little bit of progress today. Learned how Dan's abilities work. Got a few more pieces of equipment. I don't really know if I want to be equipped in a strange robe, especially after the whole cowboy hat incident. I haven't equipped that. And I also have this odd necklace I've had for a while. That I just haven't decided to equip because of that same sort of... And it's like, oh yeah, you probably shouldn't. The other one said it was a lucky cowboy hat, and that's... that put me in the wrong direction. So, I probably won't be equipping the odd item either. But, yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, and, this is going to end up on YouTube because it's going to be the VOD there. And if you're watching the VOD and you want to catch me live, I stream over on Twitch occasionally. And then the VODs will continue to make their way to YouTube. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I will be around again for another stream. Have a good rest of your day.